Shalom Yasharallah. Before we go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Sokal, Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of GMS Camp, but as great millstone for the bring forth the 100% truth that I've been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect and tabernacle of David, and my brother Kazak Yasharallah coming to you some herb talk lesson. To Zaria Kazak Salakia coming to you some herb talk lesson. So let's go into it. Let's get into the information. The topic today again is this high cholesterol level or high blood cholesterols, which we get a description here, which we're going into and to provide the remedies. But before we start, let's go into some scriptures. Right. Let's go to the book of Sirach chapter 1 and verses 38 and verses 1. It says, the honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which he may have of him, for Yahweh had created him. And verse 2 says, for of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. And for verse 3, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. And verse 4, for Yahweh had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. That's the main point. So with this understanding given here, my advice is that if you don't have the information, whether at home or memorized in your head, my advice is that you take it down, because it would help to prolong your life. If it's the will of Yahweh Shai. Let's continue. It says, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? As you go on to, it says, which we know, when you draw the herbs and the bark, the benefits of it are usually out into the water. Was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue, the benefits thereof might be known? Let's go on. It says, and he had given men skill, that he might be honored in his marvelous works, which such that he heal men and take away their pains. So when I'm about to bring this lesson onto you, like I said before, my advice would be that you take it down, because this would help to prolong your life if it's the will of Yahweh Shai. So let me pause and then go back into this is the information being provided here. Again, high blood pressure, high blood cholesterol, high blood cholesterol or high cholesterol, right? Let's go into it. Description: high cholesterol is a disease of the a disease of the metabolism. Cholesterol is a kind of fat the human body needs to manufacture hormones and vitamin D. It is needed to digest the food. Cholesterol is carried in the body by the blood. When the amount of cholesterol is normal, the body is healthy. When the amount of cholesterol increases in the blood, the body becomes diseased. Note, about 60% of cholesterol in the body is produced by the liver. See? It says it is the unabsorbed cholesterol that creates the problem. So when you have an over excess amount of cholesterol, that way becomes a problem. It says the LDL, which is low density lipoprotein, and the HDL, which is the high density lipoprotein. So the LDL is the bad and the HDL is the good. The lipoprotein keeps a check on the levels of cholesterol. Why LDL is known as a bad cholesterol? When there's an imbalance of cholesterol level in the body, the LDL cholesterol forms plaque and adhere to the arteries, which eventually cause blockages. So as we know, it blocks the flow of blood and starves the heart of oxygen. This condition is known as arteriosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis. It is dealt separately on this portal. It says the partial blockage of the arteries may lead to high blood pressure, and atherosclerosis is several blockage which results to a coronary heart disease or heart attack. Normal range of LDL is 100 milligrams DL. If the level rises, it may cause complications. The HDL is known as a good cholesterol. It helps in removing LDL from the inner walls of the blood vessels. It transports the LDL back to the liver, where they are broken down and removed from the body. More level of HDL, less The more as a more level of the HDL, less the chance of the developing cardio disease. The secret lies in preventing the imbalance. It says herbs are the best way to prevention. So the causes, now you see that, best way to prevention. Herbs like burdock root, which what breaks up any blockages and plaques from within your what? Your artery walls. We'll check the information above to see if there's the burdock root as part of the herbs that you could use, but I'm sure it's going to be there. So let's continue. It says causes of high cholesterol. It says stress, old age, obesity, smoking, menopause, poor diet, diabetes, hereditary family history, liver problems, hypothyroidism, kidney problems, alcohol consumption, lack of physical exercise, continued eating of fried foods. It says if not treated properly, high cholesterol may cause stroke, angina, heart attacks, atherosclerosis, cardiovascular disease, coronary heart disease. It says your best bet is artichoke leaf extract, psyllium seed husks. Visit a doctor is a must, which I would say highly likely, right? So with that understanding, it has different diagnoses, which you gotta read it out and you go into the information, right? It says cholesterol and triglycerides are two types of lipid fats. They circulate in the blood as they don't get dissolved. They have different functions in the body. Cholesterol are used in making of hormones and building cells, whereas triglycerides are a form of energy that are stored in the adipose tissues, that's how it's pronounced, and used when required by the body. Now, let's go up to see some of the herbs. Right there, boy, a shit nut. The two herbs, the one herb I call turmeric to it, but the fact that it is here, I have nothing more to say. The two herbs that I know, which I was going to call after, that fixes cholesterol level is burdock root and turmeric. But now that it's here, we no longer have to. We will still do the video. Doesn't matter. Let me go into some more. Ginger as well, right there. See? You had the psyllium husk, which you mentioned. Psyllium husk, which you mentioned. Ella campaign. I'm only picking out specific types because we know the benefits of them. Let's see if I find that one. It was supposed to be. Yes, no. I'm looking for hydrangea, yeah, but I ain't seen it. Hawthorn as well. Hawthorn as well is very good. Let's continue. I figure that. So like it. I see in the hydrangea. That doesn't matter. So, with that being said, I'm going to give some information or some remedies, whether it be simple or complex, to go about removing the plaque buildups in your body and reducing cholesterol level. First remedy: burdock root, yellow dock, sarsaparilla, hydrangea root, and elderberries. That all equal parts, 5 herb combination, which you could use with this. You're drinking this 3 times a day, 1 cup. No, twice a day. 3 times is too much. Twice a day, 1 cup. Or if you have the capsules, you take 2 capsules 3 times a day. Twice in the morning, twice at lunch, twice in the night time. This is one combination that you could use to carry down your blood sugar level, so your high blood cholesterol and high blood pressure, because high blood cholesterol causes high blood pressure. So you're getting killed in two birds with one stone, because you would now have plaque buildup that is now reduced and removed from your arteries and your walls, allowing you to what? Have more oxygen intake. And with the iron from the sarsaparilla, you is no telling how good you gonna feel. All I know is you're gonna feel real good. Alright? So take this information down, please. Take it down, please. Take it down, please. Our next remedy, which I call it the heart and artery cleanse. I'm not gonna give all your. The remedy I'm gonna give is for y'all. I can't remember all of them because it's something I made after analyzing the combinations and which one's compatible with which one, and I didn't really write it down. But I know the 7. There was supposed to be 9, but I know the 7, which I know surely gonna work. We have burdock root, we have yellow duck, we have hydrangea, we have red clover, we have blessed thistle, we have bulge weed, we have lily of the valley. That is the 7. All equal parts. Then we have a next one. All includes burdock root, by the way. Burdock root, yellow duck, hydrangea, sarsaparilla. We have blessed thistle. We have chaparral. We have no, wrong one. Let me start over the second combination. Second combination is burdock root, yellow duck, hydrangea root. We call this thing lily of the valley, bulge weed, red clover, and hawthorns. Salakia, that was the one. Hawthorns. That makes up the 7. So Salakia for the second thing. We already know the first, which is the first 5. The burdock root, the yellow duck, sarsaparilla, the elderberry, and the hydrangea. That is one combination. The second one is burdock root, yellow duck, hydrangea, red clover. We have lily of the valley. We have hawthorn, and we have bulge weed. Shit you not. Can't make this up. Then we have the third combination. Blessed thistle, bulge weed, lily of the valley, hawthorn berries, burdock root, and we call this herb. What is the one I forget? Shit, just now. Salakia. The last one, I try to remember the last one. Let me see if I find it on the book one. No, I think I can find it on this. I believe I can find it on this. It's a name. It will come as soon as I get name. It will come out to me. As soon as I get name, it will come out to me. I'm sure about that. It is just be. Aye. Let's see. Let's go back. Stinging nettle. Tawala. I see it. I see the STSN. That is it right there. Stinging nettle. That is it. So like for that. Burdock, no, we have the burdock root, we have the blessed thistle, we have the lily of the valley, we have the bulge weed, we have the hawthorn, we have the burdock root, we have the nettle, stinging nettle or nettle leaf. This is a 6. So that's 3 combinations you get so far. All 3 parts work for lowering high blood cholesterol and fixing high blood pressure. But the main topic is cholesterol level and get your body back in order. Those 3 so far. I'm going to give you more from other books as well as what I gave you here. So you get the remedy, you know how to do it, equal parts powder form. You get a tablespoon, add it into a 20 ounce cup of water, let its metal container of water, let it sit for about half an hour to an hour, boil it for about 3 minutes, put it in a drawer for about 15 to 30 minutes, to simmer on a low heat. Then you take it off and then you leave it, let it cool down. When it cools down, you get a strainer, of course. You strain the liquid out and you drink that. Mind you, you could use what I tell you here twice. This time, you're boiling it for 1 minute with the same draw, the same remainder. You're using it, do not for boiling it for 1 minute straight, and you let it simmer for about 15 minutes. You let it cool again, you strain it one more time, and you drink it in the evening. Write it up. Let's go into the next information here. Now, last one gonna be a little long, but so like take your time and go into it, right? This one here is cholesterol, high cholesterol, which you know about, so you're gonna go into it a little bit. I want to go into too much because we don't read the information already. It says cholesterol is a fat crystals. It is used to make skin membranes of cells. Sexual hormones. It says myelin used in digestion and picks up oxygen for the cell. It is used. It is a natural part of the nervous system. The nerves, Salakia. It says bile, brain, blood, and liver. Approximately 80% of the body's cholesterol is made by the liver, and diet supplies 20%. High levels of cholesterol can block or clog the veins and arteries of the brain, sex organs, eyes, kidneys, scalp, which causes baldness, and extremities. It says the two types of cholesterol that most concern people are high density lipoproteins, which is HDL, and the low density lipoproteins, which is LDL. LDL can cause severe problems and disease. It is found in dairy products like milk, meats, and heated oil, margarine, coconut, palm, and cotton seed oil. So you see what you have to stay away from. Excessive, that's why I tell you, do not cook with coconut oil because it tends to clog your arteries. Do you know how much time I said to my videos? But you know people still wouldn't listen, so it doesn't matter. Let's continue. Excessive alcohol made by the pancreas from refined carbohydrates, as well as coffee, steroids, sex hormones in eggs, dairy, fruit and vegetables, and in meats, caffeinated tea, tobacco, and alcohol drinks can raise cholesterol levels. So in other words, what you eat could raise your cholesterol level, especially if you deal with your body correctly, right? It says the tissues of the veins and arteries can get congested with mineral salts from cellular waste, dead cell particles, table salt, and protein, urea salt waste. It says congested vessels lose their flexibility, causing further vascular stiffness. This, which is why it's very good to have what? When doing that cleanse, you must go about eating your vitamin K2, which you get from your dark leafy greens. Very important to what? To bring back the elasticity of your veins and arteries, which would make it much better for you, preventing things like heart attacks. Anyways, let's continue. It says, I continue. Bam, bam. It says the causes of suffocation of vascular cells and decreases blood supply to organ tissues. The cholesterol is a slippery, oily substance which helps the blood slip through the blood vessel in order to increase blood supplies to organs. The body attempts to increase blood flow through the narrow vascular tubes is viewed as a cholesterol problem. Aside from this, blood with high amount of mineral salts, waste, and cellular waste damages the blood vessel. The mineral salt and the cell waste scrapes and scratch the inner walls of the blood vessels, and cholesterol sticks to the walls. This narrows the vessels, decreases circulation, and stiffens the vascular tissues. Cholesterol is increased in order to improve circulation. Cholesterol gives a pinch effects to the blood vessel. Blood vessels are similar to the plumbing pipes in the house or a water hose, which again a very vague I want to say comparison. Let's continue. It says cholesterol pinching is similar to pinching a hose with your finger in order to increase the water pressure and the water flow volume. This pinching increases the blood volume, Salakia, which elevates cholesterol, which further raises the cholesterol level. Faulty metabolism caused by the liver being stressed by junk foods, oils, fried foods, oil in baked goods, and condiments, and radiation elevates cholesterol. This stressed liver, pancreas, and digestive system cannot utilize calcium breakdown oils. Calcium or breakdown oils is to supply vital oxygen to cells or produce enough strong bile, which is the digestive fluid, to metabolize food elements. This causes cholesterol to form and become impact with the tissues of the veins and arteries. Waste impact in the tissues and nerve causes them to subclinically overheat. The insulation, which is the cholesterol-like myelin, around nerve bundles and fibers wears away due to excessive electrical charge and the overheating of nerves. Stress causes nerves to fire off more, creating more electrical heat and wearing away the myelin, resulting in elevated cholesterol in order to record the nerves. It says, and I go down to get the rest right here. It says raw nerves and nerves lacking adequate cholesterol coating can produce numbness, irritability, feeling of tension, hypersensitivity, and have exhaustion and tingling. This is where you get the effects. And now we have the remedies, the herbs which you could use, as well as the food which you could intake during the time that you gain the herbs. Now we have cayenne pepper, we have fenugreek, we have golden seal, we have green tea, we have gallow liquid, we have hawthorn berries, and we have Irish sea moss. Those are very good for also high cholesterol, bringing down high cholesterol levels. And the food which you intake, which you see already, it looks like what? It looks like a base of, I would say, liquid-based fruits. We have blackberries, blueberries, we have cabbage, we have carrots, corn, highly unlikely though. Olives, yes, no problem. Peas, not a problem. Raw peanuts, highly unlikely yet again. Tomatoes, yes, no problem. So we see we are already given the next portion. Now mind you, there's an let me go into the next remedy. I want to pause. I want to get the Sebi book to get one remedy as well. So like, and we have here concerning high cholesterol level, where that is the Dr. Sebi treatment book, which deals with cures to reveal revolutionary alkaline darts, treatments for STDs, all of them, diabetes, lupus, hair loss, everything else. I don't want to call you rest because you know. This is what they give as the 3 simple remedies which you could grab and get. We have 4 remedies to like here. So 1 remedy, 4 ingredients. We have oregano, we have yellow duck, we have cayenne pepper, and we have burdock root. That's the 4 that is used to clear your cholesterol level. So again, we already know how to make these things. Cayenne pepper on the other hand, you throw some of the top after your water is already cooled down before you start a drink. You add some cayenne pepper to the top, a pinch, or let's just say a 1/4 teaspoon, and you're good to go. Stir up, drink down twice a day or 3 times a day. Or you can get the capsules, and you could take the capsules each, 2 capsules per herb, twice a day or 3 times a day. Even though I find it will be much harder to be swallowing plenty pills, you know what I mean? So, and the last but not least, dealing with cholesterol, I will let you all look into this and see for yourself. Cholesterol elevated, this is the herb that is required. You could get this yourself. I'll read it through, and this should be the end of the lesson here. It says the Amentus Cadatus, if that's how it's pronounced. Salakia for mispronunciation. It's American basswood. It says black walnut, cascara sagrada, cinnamon, chive or chive basically, but we say chive, but we know people pronounce as chives. Cocoa plum, cranberry, highly unlikely. Dandelion, it says the Ditomachus, earth, I never heard before. Evening primrose, not bad. Flaxseed, highly unlikely. Garlic, no problem, but be careful, it tends to be acidic. Hardy kiwi, highly unlikely. Hawthorns, very much so. Honey, very much so, but let it be the one that is not contaminated with sugar water or fake honey. Leeks, no problem. Milk thistle, not a problem. Be careful though. Prickly cactus, prickly pear cactus, very good. Purslane, very good. Red clover, watchman, amazing for cholesterol. Red mulberry, no problem. Reishi, very good. Spanish moss, very good. Turkey tail, amazing. Water plantain, also good. We have the wild violets, also very good. So this information that I give you here, you'll have no excuse. Write it down. Take notes. It can save life. If it's the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that you live, you are going to live. If you are doing the will and the Heavenly Father wants you alive, try it and see it work with your own two eyes. As scripture said, then give place to a physician, for Yahweh had created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. There is a time when in their hands there is good success, for they shall also pray unto Yahweh that they would prosper that which they give for ease and for remedies to prolong life. And this is here what I'm trying to do. Simple things and complex things. I'm making sure to provide a remedy to prolong your life. He that sinned before his maker, let him fall into the hands of the physician. So I hope this lesson would have been edifying. I say Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halaliam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakodash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and the elders of James Camp, but to know great millstone, for to bring forth the 100% truth that I've been greatly edified under. Shalom to the elect and the tabernacle of David. And I'm Brother Kazaka Yasharala saying to you, Shalom. On to the next one.